What are you talking about? Here's a horse, I'll tell you what, you bring 2,500. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Human trafficking, or modern-day slavery, includes any kind of forced labor, from forced prostitution and sexual exploitation to agricultural labor, industrial labor, and child labor. It is the third largest criminal industry in the world, after weapon and drug dealing, generating billions of dollars in profit. It is a global industry that affects people across racial, social, ethnic, and economic backgrounds.
The sex trafficking of girls is a business. These women, these girls, these little faces are the face of supply.
They are transported, recruited, obtained.
We live in the cage. We have no notions of time, day.
This is not prostitution in the sense of a woman selling sex. This is slavery.
It is estimated that over 27 million people are trafficked worldwide. 50% of the victims are children, and 80% of the victims are female. 70% of female victims are trafficked into the commercial sex industry.
Tuve una niña cuando tenía 15 años y vivíamos con mi abuela en mi país. Nos costó mucho trabajo encontrar dinero para vivir, así que hace 2 años tuve la oportunidad de venir a los Estados Unidos a trabajar limpiando casas para un hombre. Él me iba a pagar $10 la hora. Estábamos desesperados, así que yo vine. El primer día en los Estados Unidos, él me compró ropa y me dijo que tenía que acostarme con unos hombres. Fueron 25 hombres al día. Vivíamos en un cuartico bien pequeño. Nos podías escuchar llorando hasta que nos quedábamos dormidas.
The number one thing people want to know is, give me some statistics. Exactly how many people are being trafficked, how many people are slaves, how many people are sold. And the reality is, a lot of times I want to say is how many is enough? What number is large enough to make me care? What number is large enough to get the body of Christ, to get the world, our community, to stand up and say, that's enough? What number is enough for us to just say, this is not okay? It's not okay for even one child. It's not okay for even one person to be sold.
Victims of human trafficking are unable or too afraid to ask for help, so be their voice. We can give money to organizations like the Polaris Project or Women at Risk International. Through Women at Risk International, we can host jewelry parties where you can purchase handmade jewelry from the women who are at risk of being trafficked in order to give them money to provide for their family. We can also pray for those affected and the others still involved in human trafficking. Proverbs 31:8-9 says, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all of those who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and the needy."
In the time it took you to watch this video, 8 children have been trafficked.
Choose